Chapter 1. Moon phase waxing 3 days to the full moon. Cat, will you get your ass out of that damn bathroom? The cab's here and we're waitin'. Checking the time on his watch, Digby sighs. You know, that's the 3rd time I've called her. What the hell's she doing in there? Seriously, man. How can it take one person so long to get themselves ready? Well, to be fair, she hasn't had that long. You were in there quite a while. What? Hey, don't look at me like that, I'm just statin' facts. Zach stops, pacing, and cocks his eyebrow. And seriously, man, how much damn aftershave are you wearin'? Yeah, well, with the full moon comin', I didn't want my scent attractin' too much attention, so figured I'd try and cover it somehow. Hell, it don't matter. It's not like Cat can smell it. She's got some implant thing going on, means she can't smell a damn thing. Seriously? An implant? Zach frowns. Hell, that's gotta mess with your wolf's senses, right? Digby nods as the honk of a horn grabs their attention and checking outside. From the window, he and Zach can see Darius glaring at them from where he's sat, waiting in one of the cabs. The guys all live near to each other in a quiet cul-de-sac on the base. But with Cutie, Oz with Zach, and Darius by himself in a much larger 2-story house. Just around the corner in a secluded location where some of the senior commanders live. You know, maybe we should go wait outside? It might stop him from going completely nuts. Zach sighs as he checks again and sees Darius now jabbing a finger at his watch, gesturing for them to hurry. Cutie, get the hell up. Hey, wait a minute, you're not taking that damn book with you. Give it to me. He snatches the leather-bound book from his hand and turns it over to look at the cover. What the fuck is this anyway? Dr. Culpepper's what? The occult. What? What in God's name is this voodoo claptrap? It looks like it's 1,000 years old, but more to the point, where the hell did you get it? Please, Zach, Gigi, give it back. Cat L lent it to me. Cat gave you this? Right, well, that's just great. Now we got 2 fucking nerds on the team. He sighs and tosses it onto the chair. Where the hell does she get shit like this anyway? Don't ask me. Digby shrugs. I don't know. What can I say? She likes books. Hell, she has a ton of them in her office. Most the damn thrift store would turn away. He laughs. Oh, but she does have this really cool dagger. God knows what it's for. But as for the books, I have no idea. She had some old thing arrive today, History of Hypnotism I think it was called, but I don't have a damn clue what it was about. Cat, he yells again. Seriously, you're gonna need to speed it up or Darius is gonna bust a blood vessel. Uz gets up from the couch and taps him on the shoulder. Listen, Zach's right. We'll go wait outside. Oh, and Diggs, don't forget to tell her she looks nice. Nice? Well, she should look nice after spending all this damn time in there. Diggs, it's what you're supposed to do. You know, when you're actually seeing someone in a relationship, you tell them they look okay. Zach's jaw drops and the guys all turn around, staring with the same open-mouthed look as Cat appears in the hallway. Digby gasps and his cock stiffens. He's at a complete loss for words and his eyes pop as he stares at her outfit, black jumpsuit with a V-front, slit to an inch above her navel. The draped panels of the bodice are barely enough to cover her ample cleavage, and the fabric desperately clings to her nipples for support. Centered between her breasts is a long white gold chain with a small dagger pendant that glints in the light. Tipping her head, she flicks her softly curled hair to one side. So, how do I look? Do I meet your criteria? Clubby but not trendy and not like a boy. She twists from side to side, seeking approval. Digby struggles to express his emotions and hesitates to answer. The hard, swollen bulge in his pants is his only visible sign of approval. You look nice. Nice. She cocks an eyebrow at his lack of complimentary words, and he can tell from her icy stare that he's really annoyed her. What the fuck is nice supposed to mean? I look nice? Really, that's the best you can come up with? You know, I don't know why the hell I bothered. I thought that's what you wanted me to say? Digby's confused. Sorry, but Oz said I should say. Diggs, shut the hell up, man. Oz groans as he slaps him across the chest. Let's just go get in the damn cab. Hell, sometimes I wonder how you ever get any women to like you. Cat, you look fantastic. Ah, thanks, Oz, she smiles. So, you got a purse or anything else you need to get, or are you actually ready to go now? Digby scowls. Well, I wasn't planning on buying any drinks, so do I need one? I mean, you're the one taking me out, remember? So I figure you're paying, right? She grins. Then she sees the look on his face. Oh, don't worry, I was joking. Jeetje, lighten up. Digby's confused. He never normally has all these issues to deal with when taking a woman out, but if he's being honest, he hasn't got past the want of his cock and is considering abandoning the club altogether and just staying home to fuck. Collecting up her phone in small clutch, Kat click-clacks in her black strap. Heels down the path to the waiting cabs. Oz, Bud, and Cutie jump into the second of the cars as Zach takes a seat in the lead car where Darius has been impatiently waiting. He sits up and straightens the front of his immaculately pressed burgundy shirt and curses about their timekeeping. Kat watches Digby follow down the path, and without a word, she gets into the second car, seating herself next to Cutie. Bud throws a look of concern at Oz. Pretty much sure you're, supposed to go in the other car. Why? Does it matter how I get there? We're all going to the same place, so why worry? The boys again exchange glances. Lead ranks usually travel together, and Digby will freak out. Digby can go fuck himself. I mean, nice, really? That's the best he could come up with. Oh, alright. Now I understand. Oz sniggers as he and Bud look at each other, trying not to laugh. Kat smiles at Cutie, sat next to her, and as always he says nothing. Digby looks up and watches the second of the cars pull away. He sighs, muttering under his breath as he climbs into the seat beside Zach. Where the hell is Kat? Darius cocks an eyebrow as Zach laughs. Looks like she went with the others. Why? Oh god, no. Please don't tell me you had a bust-up already? Geez, and we haven't even started the night yet. Okay, so what the hell did you do? Nothing. Well, I don't think I did. I mean, she came out of the bathroom and, just like Oz told me, I said she looked nice. Hey man, what the hell else was I supposed to do? Diggs. Zach can't help but chuckle. You could have said a little more than nice. I mean, that's really the best you could come up with? Your woman is dressed in a fuck me now outfit and all you say is nice? Seriously, man. You need some fucking lessons in reading women. What? Hey, I don't get what else I was supposed to do. Oz was the one who told me to say she looked nice, and that's what I did. So you think that's why she's so pissed? Yeah, you could say that. And you know what? You need to start paying attention, because out here in the real world where some of us actually have to put the effort in to get laid, then trust me, nice, it's not a word you use. When a woman looks that freaking hot, someone like Kat, she's not gonna just roll over like your other lays. She's gonna make you work for your dinner. Best you get used to it now. Geez, Darius sneers. Alright, so when we get there, just tell her she looks great, give her a kiss, and then I'm sure it'll all be fine. You know, maybe I shouldn't have suggested she dress like that? Fuck, she did. Look good though, right? Look, don't worry, Darius is right. Just tell her how amazing she looks and then turn on the Digby charm. You know, kiss her, smile, then wave your dick at her and she won't be able to resist. Zach leans back in his seat and, stretching his legs in front of him, he smooths a hand over his new white t-shirt, admiring the way it stretches tight over his muscled chest. You know, one thing's for sure, with her in that outfit, you're gonna have your work cut out tonight. I told you taking her to the club a few days before a full moon wasn't a good idea. You're gonna have some hot competition costs every damn alpha in the place is gonna be sniffing her out. I wish you luck dealing with that. It'll be fine. And don't worry, I can handle Kat. Digby takes a breath and stares out of the window. Darius coughs. He and Zach pass a glance between them, both trying desperately hard not to laugh. Kat steps from the cab and takes a deep breath as she looks across the street. At the entrance of the club, Celine's. She smiles at Cutie. She was the goddess of the moon, so seems kinda apt, don't you think? It's a really cool place. Oz interrupts as he, Zach, and the rest of the guys stand behind her. Well, it needs to be, to live up to her reputation as Zeus's lover. She grins with a seductive glint in her eyes. Kat, can I quickly say something before we get in there about Digby? Oz apprehensively looks around. You know, he was really trying hard earlier. Know what he said, but don't be too hard on him. What? No, sorry, Oz, no. No, he'll need to try harder than that. I'm not going to be one of those girls who just swoon over him and then get in his bed when he clicks his fingers. I went to a lot of effort for tonight, so if he wants me, then he's going to have to prove he's worth it and try a lot harder than that. That's what worries me. He frowns and staring at her he can't help but look to where the fabric on her outfit gapes, and though he tries hard not to, he looks at the plump firmness of her braless breasts underneath. His inner Beta-wolf growls as thoughts he shouldn't really have fill his head, and as they now wait to cross the street, she's aware of what he's looking at. She smiles, confident that her outfit is having the desired effect. Cat, wait. Digby grabs at her hand, holding her back. Look, I'm sorry about earlier. It's just I really didn't know what else to say. I was totally blown away by how great you looked, and dressed up like this. Well, hell, I'm only used to you and fatigue, so it was kind of a shock, but a good one. With a coy curl of her lip, she smiles. She was going to hold out and make him grovel a lot more, but being honest, she can't. He looks so damn hot, and the scent of his aftershave is sending her wolf's hormones into a crazy frenzy. Well, okay. Then I guess you're forgiven. I am. He smiles. You look fucking amazing. So hot. But then I think you know that I'm really gonna have to keep my eyes on you in there tonight. You are. And why's that? 'Cause trust me, they're gonna be all over you. You're gonna be like a rock star. And what about me? Have I got anything to be worried about? I mean, you went with this look, what I said about black shirts being sexy. You look pretty damn hot yourself. Oh, and this aftershave, hell, the smell is really turning me on. He grins, leaning in for a kiss. Really? Well then maybe we should just skip the club and go straight home. Now where would the fun be in that? Besides, I went to all this effort now, so would be a shame to waste it. Her hand strokes his face and returns his. Geesh. And I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna tease you and make you so hard. You're gonna want me so bad. Oh baby, you don't need to tease me to make me hard. I'm already there, believe me. Good. Now hold that thought. A long sigh escapes her lips and she frowns. Because I think we could be in for a long wait. Have you seen the size of that line outside? This place must be pretty popular. Yeah, it is. But don't worry about the line. Trust me, we won't have to wait. Come on, Rockstar, we gotta go. He grabs her around the waist and they cross the street to join the rest of the guys. Darius, followed by Digby, leads the team to the front, skipping the line. The burly security guy at the door high-fives Darius, then Digby, and then, unclipping the black velvet rope, lets them pass. Digby grabs Kat around the waist and holding her close, the rest of the guys, in usual formation, follow behind. Heads high and an overconfident swagger to their stride, they enter the club. There's a sudden rush of pushing and jostling in the line as an array of people call out, "Hey, get us in, guys." Then over the din they hear their names. Digby, Darius, man, come on, get me in. They ignore them until they hear more feminine screams of, "Who's that bitch?" and "Hey, get the in fucking line, you whore." Digby sneers. It wasn't the reaction he was expecting, and holding Kat tight, he reassures her. "It's fine, come on, let's get you inside." She shows little concern and smiles. Watching the guys, she can see how much they're loving the attention. There's a lot of people. It must be popular. Yeah, it is. It's okay though, you can relax and really be yourself. Well, kinda. He smiles and kisses her. What do you mean, really be myself? What, you mean they know what we are? Yeah, some do. Some guess, and some are groupies, military, and other things. Trust me, it's fine. It's safe. Oh, but just watch out for the fucking shifters. They're everywhere and their little ratty eyes see everything. They piss me off. They're nearly as bad as a clan of hyenas. Really? So what, this is like someplace where everyone meets up? Yeah, pretty much. Though it's a lot more exclusive than some of the other dives around here. The management, they keep us safe. And trust me, no one talks about what goes on here. No one dares. Kat takes a deep breath as they step inside the club. Walking through a dimly lit hallway, their lead towards a loud pulsing sound on the other side. Exiting the hall, she's hit by a wall of sound, and the noise from the DJ's bass pounds hard against her chest. The music so loud that the thud hurts her ears. Stepping onto the steel walkway, suspended high above the packed dance floor, she can see just what a huge cavern-like place it is. Oh wow! She gasps and looks across the vast sea of people jumping around. Like this. It's amazing. She looks up in awe, and a smile fills her face as she watches the bright laser lights flashing in a plethora of colored patterns on the ceiling. From the small entrance outside, the only tell there was any club here at all was the line of people waiting to get in, and Kat got the impression it was going to be way too small to accommodate everyone. But now she's inside, she can see the vast hidden world it really is. Her face lights up with a huge smile as she grabs Digby around the waist and he leans in for a kiss. His tongue fills her mouth and he smells so good that it overwhelms her senses. The sudden surge in hormone levels makes her grab at the back of his head and she forcefully kisses him back. "Him, I see you like it already." He smiles. "Yeah, maybe. But just remember, if you want what's under this outfit, then you'd better not get me drunk on Zach's tequila." She grins seductively. "Eat the. Hate to pass out on you before we get home." "Hey, trust me, I'm not gonna let you pass out. I'll drink the damn stuff myself if I have to." "Good boy, that's what I hoped you were gonna say. I need you to help me out, because I don't want to fail my initiation. But that much tequila, well, it could leave a girl incapable later, right?" She teases, brushing her lips against his. "Hey, don't worry about the damn tequila. All you need to keep thinking about is late." Chapter 2. Stepping across the walkway, Kat lets go of Digby's hand and leans over the rail high above the dance floor and takes a moment to soak in the club's atmosphere. As she catches up with the guys, she falls in at the back of the line and she can't help but smile, watching the way they swagger across the club. Their path cleared of clubbers by a team of black-suited security, put in place by the club's management. It makes for a theatrical style entrance. Well, it's not as if the guys need protection for real. It does, however, look impressive. 6 huge sexy guys, all muscle and swaggering arrogant, strutting their way across the club. Kat laughs at how ridiculous it is, the guys being so much bigger than their accompanying bodyguards, but it certainly does its job of making heads turn. The dance floor is awash with smiling faces, girls and boys pleading to be danced with or fucked by the guys, and their loud cheering whistles can be heard over the booming bass. The protection team jostle with the sudden surge of wanting fans who rush forward to touch them and hopefully be seen. Kat can hear pleading cries of Zach and, "Oh my God, Ryan," from starstruck ladies calling their names, most hoping by the end of the night they might get chosen to enter the VIP area. The guys pretend to be disinterested and ignore it all as they grin, arrogantly chewing gum, trying not to make eye contact with the willing wannabe bedmates. Still watching, Kat shakes her head in quiet amusement. It's obvious how much they love all the attention, their puffed out chests and faces etched with cocksure smiles. But even Kat can't help but think how sexy they look, and with a wide happy grin she looks around, smugly content. They're her boys and her team, and lifting her chin, she confidently struts behind them. As they reach the other side of the dance floor, there's a long neon-lit bar, 3 deep in clubbers buying overpriced drinks. Kat stops to watch the juggling barman, and as she does, a random guy from the crowd makes an inappropriate grab for her, followed up by a gaggle of girls calling her a bitch. "Get the fuck out of here. And who the hell do you think you are?" She takes a breath, somewhat shocked it's unexpected, and Oz grabs her arm and pulls her close. It wasn't something they'd considered when they arrived, that the desperate stands, seeing the boys as their property, wouldn't take well to Kat's presence with the team. The boys from Wolf Team are one of the club's hottest attractions. Most of the women come here with the desperate hope of seeing or fucking them. They're a huge hook that gets needy women to come, and by the law of nature, needy men follow, desperate in their attempts to mop up all those unsatisfied wet panties. It's something the club's owner counts on. He knows exactly what he's doing. Encouraging the team with perks gets them to visit often. They're such a huge crowd pleaser, obvious when you see them all dressed up, and hence why they're afforded luxury VIP status with all their needs met. Rumors and gossip travel far and fast, and the manager knows it saves the advertising budget. Everyone's heard these guys are special forces. No one knows if it's true. And that's not the only rumor the club thrives on, and something Kat's not aware of. The club attracts a different type of clientele. People like her, who have dark and secret other lives. The club keeps those secrets, and that makes it a popular choice among the rich and super rich. But there is a dark side to those who frequent Celine's, a world which in the daylight stays hidden from public view. The club attracts all types: wolf packs, single loner type betas, oversexed alphas, and even the odd omega looking for a change from the local gay scene. One too many shifters, though only those approved by the management make the VIP area, but still they come in the hope they'll get laid by anything the wolves reject. Wolves, especially rich wolves, can be picky fuckers. The diversity of Celine's clientele only adds to its exclusive reputation. And income. Exclusivity equals expensive. That doesn't stop people from wanting to sign up. The paid waitlist for the VIP waitlist. The hefty general admission price and the extortionate cost of the drinks. It's all designed to keep the lower-ranked packs, clans, and tribes away. There's nothing on earth you can't get or have procured for you for a fee. Drugs, women, men, and a pharmaceuticals list any hospital would be proud of, including what some call the best motherfucker crazy high ever. Liquid ruby or ruby, the street names for wolf blood. Ever since someone injected it and discovered its temporary effects, the trade has been good. It's strictly controlled at Celine's. The donors kept low, ensuring a high quality which justifies its extortionate price. As highly addictive and despite the cost, popular especially with the rich clientele. Wealthier shifters use it for a quick boost to their strength and libido, but it's invariably human men. The ones that come to buy overpriced drinks for scantily clad women. They love to pretend they're a beast. Being an alpha wolf is like having a golden ticket to sex. It's pathetic watching them for the real wolves, but that's just the way it is. And the club's alpha owner knows exactly how to use it to his full advantage. The owner of Celine's is rich, good-looking, and loves fun just as much as his clientele. He has expensive tastes and likes luxury. The club only hires the best employees, security, hostesses, bartenders. They are all highly skilled and the best at their jobs or just great-looking. For humans and supernaturals alike, the place is a playground for every debauched sin under the moon. There's nothing the body or mind could want that you can't get at Celine's. But there's a price. The dark secrets here never get talked about in the wider world. Everyone well aware of the cost if they do. The place reeks of sweat and bodily fluids as if 100 people have just had sex, and it hangs like a thick syrup in the recycled air. Cat drinks in a breath, and even with her limited capacity to smell, she's overwhelmed by the musky scent of pheromones. Following behind the guys, her head's buzzing and high on the atmosphere, she smiles. Bizarrely, she's loving all the attention. Digby slides his hand around her waist and grins. Told you you'd feel like a rock star. Maybe. She grins. He leans down and kisses her, and as he does, he's against surprised to hear the bitch calling that follows, and with an unhappy snarl on his lip, he stares at the woman doing it. Then a large guy reaches out, pulling at Cat. Another beefed-up alpha, and Digby steps forward, growling. Aggressively, he makes it quite clear the attention is neither wanted nor tolerated. Yep, Digby sighs. He's going to have to stay alert tonight. With what Cat is, she's going to be one of the most coveted people in the room. Maybe Zach was right, and he should have thought more carefully about bringing a blood alpha she-wolf to a club just before a full moon. Stepping down from the metal staircase, they cross the dance floor and head through to a smaller, quieter area at the back of the club. Another black and gold rope separates it from the noise and public gaze of the main arena. But once inside, the sounds from the DJ are quietened to a more tolerable level. They keep walking, ignoring the first tier of seating, and carry on to a much more private area with its own bar. It's more intimate and has booth style seating, and the guys Zach, Bud, Oz, and Cutie immediately sit in a horseshoe pattern. Cat's still busy trying to absorb all the details of the unfamiliar surroundings. The blue haze of neon underlighters gives the white glossy top bar a warm and relaxing glow. Hello, Ryan. How are you? The sultry voice of a tall, dark-haired hostess floats across the table, and Cat looks up and glances her over. She's wearing what could be described as a red dress, but it's so short that it barely covers her ass. She leans in, her hand stroking Digby's arm, and smiles. So, gentlemen, what can I get you to drink? I'll have a vodka soda. Cat snaps back with confident authority. The hostess looks her up and down, and a curl of disdain creeps across her lips as Cat smooths her hand around Digby's butt, casually sliding herself between them. She drops him a kiss before she sits on the spare seat next to Zach. Digby grins. Cat marking her territory makes his cock hard, but he's also a little embarrassed. Hey, you know what? I'll come over with ya. I just wanna speak to that guy at the bar. He points at a blonde-haired man sat on a stool by himself. I promise. I'll be right back. He drops her a kiss, and Cat watches as he disappears, still chatting to the hostess. His hand gently skimming her hip, she pushes her body closer and leans forward, brushing a kiss against his cheek. Luna growls with jealousy. Kat calms her and Zach smiles, watching as her expression changes. Chewing his gum, he continues to smirk as he leans back in his seat and stretches his arms out on either side of him. It makes him look huge. He slept with her a few times. Just in case you were curious, she got quite serious for a while. Thought he might end up with another kid. He laughs as he watches for Kat's reaction. Bud and us both scowl. They're not happy. Zach's in the mood for trouble and they don't like it. I wasn't curious and I'm sure he did, she snarls, ignoring him. Mind, she's also slept with most of the club, including me. He grins, flicking the coaster from the table between his fingers, and he continues to stare at her. Whatever, Kat sighs. Looking over her shoulder, she watches as Darius walks away from them and his tall muscular frame disappears into a dark security guarded doorway at the back of the room. So where's Darius going? Zacharias Boul. And us all exchange furtive glances, but none of them answer her question. Well, she frowns curiously. I said where did Darius go? Oh, there's a private bar out back. Zach coughs. Kind of a VIP area. Exclusive. You have to be a certain type of member. Certain type of member? What the hell does that mean? How come we're not invited there? She cocks her eyebrow, still waiting for one of them to answer. What is it? Some kind of moody fuckers club? She laughs. No. Seriously. Come on guys, why has he gone there alone? It's kinda not our scene. Bud glances awkwardly at Oz. Not your scene? And what the hell does that even mean? What kind of scene is it? She turns herself around to look, trying to get a glimpse into the darkness and see if she can make anything out. Oh, come on guys, what the hell's going on? Why so cagey? Just tell me. Cat, drop it. Bud says, really just don't worry about it, okay? But why? I want to know what's going on. Come on, you can tell me. What's he doing? Look, it's better out here. We like it more here. That it's just a quieter place, and you're right, they're all moody fuckers like him. There are more ladies out here. Please, Cat, just forget it, alright? Moody fuckers club. Uz laughs under his breath. I like that. Though I wouldn't let him hear you say it. Cat might smile, but her curiosity is piqued. Okay, so I'll leave it for now. But that doesn't mean I don't want to know. Zach sits forward, stroking his hand down the front of his tight white t-shirt. Flexing his chest muscles, he preens himself as two tall, pretty blondes walk past. Trust me. It's nothing you need to know about. Still curious, she looks again at the doorway and the darkness beyond. The entrance is guarded by two of the largest and most muscled of the security she's seen so far, and she watches as they turn anyone who comes near away. Okay, so drinks are coming. Digby smiles, seating himself next to her, stroking his hand on her thigh. His eyes are drawn to her breasts as the fabric of the jumpsuit bodice gapes open each time she leans forward. He pulls at it, covering her over, and she grins, staring at him, licking her tongue against her lip, teasing. Okay then. Challenge time. Zach pulls the bottle of tequila from under his jacket. Oh, I'm so ready for this. Kat groans and rolls her eyes. Her green pupils look even more bright as the neon light reflects in them. So what do you want me to do? As if I can't guess. Well, it's all yours, you just gotta drink it any way you can. He grins smugly. Oh, but don't thank me yet. You can wait till you hurl for that. What, seriously? You want me to drink all that by myself? You have to be kidding, that's the best you could come up with. She sighs, shaking her head. Zach, you really have no imagination. But okay. Well, my guess is you'll hurl before you finish it. A broad grin fills his face. Oh, and you have to eat the worm. Chew it, not swallow. That's too easy. Sure, no problem. She leans back in her seat, casually sipping the vodka soda. Something about the taste makes her hesitate, and an image of Monroe suddenly flashes across her mind. She shakes the feeling away, and forgetting about him, she focuses back on the bar. Digby smiles. He can see the wind's been knocked from Zach's sails with the casual manner that she accepted his challenge, and Kat also knows it rankled him enough to cause some tension. Tonight's about having fun, and she needs to rectify it and keep Zach on her good side, especially if they're now going to be partnered together in the team. You know what, I'll go get some shot glasses and we can make a start. I'm sure you can all join me in one? A toast to me making the team. She smiles at Zach. A welcome drink. Partner. Zach nods and lets his disappointment go. Yeah, why the hell not? Hey, I'll go. No, stay there, it's okay, I'll get them. She stands up and squeezing between Digby and the table, she brushes her butt against him. He groans, and as he strokes his hand around the curve of her ass, his cock stiffens. He wonders how many times tonight he's going to have to endure this feeling. Kat now notices the waitress, the one who moments ago had her hands on Digby. She's serving drinks at a table close to theirs, and as she brusquely pushes past, deliberately she catches her elbow on the edge of the tray, knocking it backward. The drinks tip and spill down the front of the short red dress, soaking her. Oh my God. I am so sorry, I didn't see you there. Kat smiles, Luna glaring, with her green eyes focused on her prey. Oh my God. What the hell? You stupid bitch. The hostess Jacinta scowls as she brushes the spilled drinks from the front of her dress. Really? I said I was sorry. Please, you must accept my apology. You bitch, you did that on purpose. Actually, Kat hushes her voice, maybe I did? Take it as a warning. You go anywhere near or touch Digby again and drinks will be the least of your worries. Do you understand me? Kat looks around checking if anyone noticed, but the guys are still engrossed in conversation. Well, for your information, Digby and I have history. Jacinta grins arrogantly. Yeah, and the key word in that statement is history. It won't happen again. Are we clear? Are you threatening me? You can't know him very well, and if you think you can threaten everyone that goes near him, then you're in for a busy night. No, I'm not, because you're going to warn them all about what I said. The flirting, it stops right now, do you understand? Jacinta scoffs, we'll see. But I will say, if you're worried about me, then I don't know what you're gonna do about her. She points to a tall blonde woman at the bar. Surrounded by a large group of men in suits, she has her head back, laughing wildly, lapping up all their attention. Don't think you can just come in here and start threatening things. This isn't your club, it's hers. She's in control, and she and Digby have a lot of history. So good luck, because she will tear you apart. Kat snarls as Luna claws at her insides, desperate to be unleashed from the confines of her body. You think someone like her worries me? Well then you don't know me. Ryan is mine. I'm just making that clear. Oh, I'll tell her what you said. Now if you're done, I have to get on. You do that. Kat takes a breath, berating herself for getting so stupidly worked up. She can't believe she just did that. She never gets jealous, but something has upset her inside and she had no control over it. You okay? Digby asks as he now stands beside her, his eyebrow cocked in concern. He steps closer and strokes his hand on her cheek, then kisses her. You got a problem there? No, everything's fine. I accidentally knocked the drinks over, I was just apologizing. She kisses him back. Her eyes glance around the room and she notices Jacinta in the corner with the blonde woman, pointing Kat out. Just go sit down and I'll get the glasses. It's fine, it's all taken care of. She strokes her hand slowly across his chest, feeling the firm tautness of his muscles under the crisp fabric of the black shirt. He frowns concerned but rejoins the guys as Kat heads to the bar. The burly, muscular barman smiles, and his perfect white teeth dazzle as Kat stares transfixed by his sapphire blue eyes. If there was ever an obvious alpha wolf, he is it. Even the deep growl in his voice gives him away. Hey, beautiful, so what can I get ya? Oh, I just need some empty shot glasses, please. Locked in her gaze, he leans forward, his black t-shirt stretched tightly across his overpumped chest. Empty? No, see, I serve drinks, not empty glasses. So what you havin'? Just the glasses, please, we have the liquor over there. He continues to smile, then picking up a tall cocktail glass he fills it with ice. Adding vodka and various liqueurs to a shaker, he prepares a drink and tops it off with a thin black straw. How about I give you an orgasm? Kat coughs, choking. What? You don't want one? I'll bet you've never had one as good as mine. He grins, pushing the creamy iced drink toward her. A Hudson orgasm is a specialty. Enjoy. Kat can't help but laugh as he gestures for her to try it. Oh yeah. She pants teasingly. That's so good. I think I'll have another if you can manage it. Hudson. Oh, I can do as many as you want. I told ya they're my specialty. He laughs. as the innuendo tosses back and forth between them. Orgasms are your specialty? No, drinks are, but I'm pretty damn good at orgasms too, and if you ever need one, then you come find me. He winks as he leans forward over the bar and places a flower behind her ear. Then he takes Kat by surprise as he tries to kiss her and she lurches back away from him. You are very presumptuous. Well, what do you expect when a beautiful woman like you rocks up at my bar? I mean, I got nothing to lose by trying, right? Except maybe your head. Or maybe your dick? She laughs. Oh, how's that? Well, if that guy over there sees you, then he'll probably take your head clean off. Just so you know. Do you mean Digby? Yeah, she frowns, puzzled that he already knows his name. Nah, probably not. He won't mind, we've shared before. He grins again, the white of his teeth dazzling. Kat pulls back as he tries again to thrust his tongue into her mouth. Really? You don't think he'll mind? Well, I think he will, and to be honest, I mind. What you don't like to share? I mean, Digby's not normally my type, but for you I could make an exception. He laughs. His eyes sparkle bright blue in the neon, and she can now see just how huge his muscles are. This guy works out a lot. That's not what I said. Okay, well, you think about my offer while I go do some work. Igatego. Spread the Hudson love around or the boss gets mad. He dazzles another smile at the gaggle of girls that now arrive in front of the bar. But hey, you. Enjoy that orgasm. It's on me. She sips at the drink while shaking her head, laughing at his cheeky rhetoric. Hey, don't forget my shot glasses while I finish my orgasm. Oh my God. Hudson. Hudson, over here. Kat can hear the gushing gasps and groans from his fan club. Hudson is well known at the bar and local gym. He's the highest paid barman on Celine's books. In fact, they pay him way over the odds in retention because every bar in town continually tries to headhunt him. He's a large alpha male who has infectious charms with the ladies and men, and though he's not averse to sleeping with any gender, pretty and blonde is his preferred type. Celine's owner considers him worth every penny of his huge salary. The extra sales from having him here bring in the extra membership applications and overpriced drinks he upsells make him well worth the money. Kat laughs, sipping her drink from the straw, watching as his groupies continue to swoon. Then her attention is distracted by the arm brushing against her back, and she looks around at the stranger who sits on the stool next to her. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. The handsome man stammers apologetically after he realizes he's touching her. I didn't mean. Oh my God, Lieutenant Morgan. Sorry, Katrina. I didn't expect to see you here. He grins, staring at her, with a huge smile now filling his lips. Dr. Jacobs. Wow, this is a surprise. What the hell are you doing here? Well, I was supposed to be meeting my brother for drinks, but I can't find him. Maybe I could buy you a drink instead if you'd like one? Oh, and it's Riley, I'm off the clock now. So what would you like? He gestures with his hand to the bartender. Kat looks at Hudson and smiles. You know what, I'll have an orgasm. Oh, well, I'm not actually sure what that is, but can you sort the lady one of those? Hudson grins. Yeah, I definitely know what one of those is. Don't worry, I'll take care of it for you. Chapter 3. Zach sighs as he watches the barman chatting with Kat. I see Hudson's in full flirt flow tonight. God, he's so shallow. Digby snarls in disgust as he turns and looks at the bar. Personally, I don't see his attraction. I mean, what the hell has he got to offer? Oh, come on, Diggs, he's a good-looking guy and I'll bet he's great in the sack? Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm just saying. What? I can't appreciate a good-looking guy when I see one. But you better hope Hudson's special charms don't work on Kat, or perhaps she'll end up in the sack with him too. Zach teases. No way. She wouldn't. Would she? I don't know. But she sure as hell dropped her panties fast enough for you. So maybe. Yeah, well, she won't be interested in him. He's all snarly teeth, mahogany, tan and overinflated muscles. That's without mentioning his ego. Well, you sure about that? Koss looks to me like she's noticed him. Same as she noticed you flirting with Jacinta. Diggs, what the hell was that all about? You ain't been with her in a long time. Yeah. As chokes on his drink, laughing. Kat damn well noticed that. That's why Jace is wearing her tray of drinks. Digby looks around, his lips pursed as he focuses on Jacinta. She's still talking in the corner with the tall, blonde-haired woman. Oh hell, he sighs. as the blonde's eyes now focus on him. I'm gonna go talk to her, head her off, before she comes over and starts something. No, you stay here. Don't you see Kat's playing ya? Zach grabs his arm, holding him still. No, it's good she got jealous, keeps her on her toes. Listen, you're not used to not being the dominant alpha, so you're gonna have to learn what the rest of us already know. Just don't give in to her so easily. You make yourself seem desperate, acting all needy for her attention. She knows she's got you where she wants. Let her chase you, see that you're not just gonna roll over and play her game. Really? Digby frowns as do Oz and Bud. You know, Zach, I'm not so sure you're the best person to offer relationship advice, seeing as you've not really been in one. No, but I can see what she's doing. It's what Digby does. I don't do that. I don't flirt with other people when I'm. Yeah, you do, Oz nods. You're a complete asshole sometimes. He furrows his brow as he watches Kat laughing and joking with the tall stranger sitting on the stool next to her. So who the hell is that guy? I don't know. Yeah, well, he's acting a bit overfamiliar. Do you think she knows him? The way they're chatting, it looks like she does. But you don't know who he is. Howdy guys, mind if I join ya? Quinn. Digby groans, looking at the man with messy blonde hair standing, drink in hand, grinning like a Cheshire cat. What are you doing here? I thought I'd come join ya. You know, I called you at the door. I was in the line outside. You could have got me in. But cheers guys, thanks for leaving me out there with the rabble. Why were you in the line? Zach frowns. I thought Reese gave you a special dispensation. Yeah, well, he's got some new security detail working right now and they forgot to add my name to the list, and Reese wasn't answering his damn phone. Or maybe he finally put a block on you coming in? Zach laughs. Anyway, what is it with all the extra security? I noticed the new guys hanging around. Mean Diggs, you didn't say nothing, but has he got a problem? He wouldn't put a block on me and, Quinn hushes his voice, supposedly some other clubs have had issues with new dealers in town. Russians, Ukrainians, something like that? I guess Reese is just talking precautions. Oh, and there was me hoping he was introducing a no VIP shifter policy. Haha, you think you're so damn funny, Zach. Yeah, well, can you imagine what this place would be like if it was just you wolf horse puffing your damn chests out all over? Hey, we don't do that. Right, sure you don't, 'cause it's not like you think you're something special. Or anything, right? Well, if you don't like us so much, then why the hell are you sitting here? Huh. It's not 'cause I like ya, Zach, it's just 'cause this is where the women hang out. And if that means I might get laid, then I'll put up with your dumbass wisecracks. He laughs as Zach sneers at him. But right now I'm keeping it. Watch for my brother. I left the weirdo to come by himself, but I think that might have been a mistake. He's such a fucking goofball and doesn't do the nightlife scene much, so he stands out like a spoon in the knife drawer. Hey, Digby, how you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a while. How are things? He turns, looking to the corner where he can see Digby's eyes focused. Oh, you're not back with Alyssa now, are you? I thought that was all over since her meltdown a couple of months ago. Oh no, me and her are done. I'm not going anywhere near that again. I was just being friendly, gonna say hi, that's all. You know, with her it's better to keep things friendly than make her an enemy. Yeah, damn right. That woman is like a hound from hell. I sure wouldn't want her coming after my ass, but I guess that's how she got to be top dog in here. Yeah, that and blowing Reese once a week. Zach laughs. Oh, come on, Diggs, you know she's doing him, right? Digby, are you listening to me? I said. About Alyssa and Reese. Yeah, I hear you, but you know what? I don't care. Reese is an asshole and she can do what she likes. He sighs, his attention distracted by what's going on at the bar. Kat's still chatting and laughing with the stranger. So who the fuck is that guy? He cocks his eyebrow, showing his annoyance, and he continues to stare. You know what? I'm going over. As they look up, they can see the tall, dark-haired man laugh and touch her arm. Hey, no. Zach gets up, grabbing him. No, you stay here, I'll go. Don't want you making a scene. I'll go give him a warning. Anyway, looks like you got a bigger problem headed your way. You never should have attracted her attention. Digby turns to the direction Zach's looking. Oh geez. Alyssa. That's all I need right now. Hey guys. The tall, beautiful blonde smiles as she leans over and kisses Digby on the cheek. As she does, her very short silver dress rides higher up her thigh so much that it even attracts Zach's attention. Long time no see? She grins and leaning forward to kiss his other cheek, her breasts almost escape from the heavily sequined fabric. Alyssa. Zach sneers. The others only acknowledge her presence with subdued nods of their heads. She can feel the tension. None of the guys have ever really liked her, and as they continue to ignore her, she ignores them too. Positioning herself between Digby's legs, she leans forward and with her long, blonde hair veiling his face, kisses him full on the lips. Hey no, he pushes her back, coughing, his awkwardness obvious as his eyes dart a glance toward the bar, checking Kat hasn't seen. Alyssa, that's not happening alright. It's good to see ya, but no. Oh come on Digby, don't play hard to get. You know it doesn't suit you. Besides, you already made it clear that you want me, and I know you've gotta be missing me by now. He sighs loudly, watching as she sweeps her tongue teasingly over her glossy lips, her large breasts desperately straining against the low-cut constraint of her dress. No, seriously Alyssa, this can't happen. Not tonight. I mean, not at all. We are over for a reason, and okay if you say so. She smiles, but then ignoring his comment, she kisses him again. He groans loudly, and once again he pushes her away from him as Zach sniggers into his beer and the guys exchange furtive glances. Alyssa smiles, brushing her hair back from her shoulders, and flutters her bright blue eyes, trying to tempt him. So, you gonna buy me a drink, just for old time's sake? Or maybe we could go somewhere more private and talk? Geez Alyssa, listen to what I'm saying. This is not happening, do you not understand me? He removes her hand from his bicep. Even so, she doesn't listen and moves to sit in his lap, her arms snaking around his neck. Okay baby, whatever you want. He tries to ignore her, and looking across at Kat, he can see she's still engrossed in conversation with the guy, who's moved his stool closer to her at the bar. All right Alyssa, just stop it. He removes her arms from his neck and, pushing her off his lap, he stands up. I'm not doing this. You need to go. Go. What the fuck? Oh come on Digby, this is a joke, right? Seriously, you really want me to go? She scowls and follows the direction of his stare and works out what he's looking at. Growling at his rejection, she fumes as once again her attention is focused on Kat. Oh, her again. I see you have something new tempting your dick? What, you don't want me because of her? Who the fuck is she anyway? I mean, she can't just walk into my club and take what's mine. Kat, as she's the medic for the T team, Cutie stutters from the darkest corner of the booth. His amber eyes are stone cold with his obvious dislike of her. Medic. Alyssa sarcastically mocks, glaring back with reciprocal disapproval. Her steely blue eyes make Cutie cower awkwardly, and he wishes he'd never said anything. Yeah, it's what Cutie said. She's our medic, Zach growls, putting her back in her place. Cutie might be the omega of the pack, but the only disrespect of the number 7 Zach tolerates is his own. What the hell? Digby, you're not really gonna pass up a night with me for a fuck with some medic? She sneers again, looking at Kat, and though she'll never admit it, she can see why he would find her attractive. What the hell makes her so damn special? Look Alyssa, it's not like that, it's, hell, you know what, you need to go. No, I told you this is my club, and that bitch isn't going to come in here and take over. You know that's not how it works. If she wants to be the alpha here, then she needs to come through me and take it. Anyway, she seems kinda taken with that guy at the bar. Who the hell is he? I mean, he looks like a geek, so is probably much more her type. She grins, stroking her long red fingernails on Digby's cheek. Diggs baby, you need something a little more adventurous. Come on, I know what you like. You need a real alpha girl, not her. Oh hell. Quinn chokes as he turns around, looking at the bar. That's my fucking brother. He shifts nervously in his seat as the group turns and in a unified stare focuses their eyes on him. Wait, that guy over there with Kat, he's your brother? Digby recoils in horror. A fucking shifter? I should have known if I left her for 5 fucking minutes one of you mongrels would jump in like a mutt on heat. Well, he needs to get the fuck away right now. Actually, just a technical point about the shifter thing, but so you know. Riley, my brother, he's well, he's not a shifter. What? Oz sits forward in his seat, his eyes moving back and forth from the bar to Quinn in disbelief. How the hell can he not be a shifter? I mean, you're a shifter and you said he's your brother. So what's he adopted or something?
No.
No, he really is my brother by blood. My mom and pop are his, it's just, he's a freak of nature, I guess. He laughs nervously as they all continue to stare. He's just a man. A human man. Well, as far as we can tell. There's nothing special about him, apart from like us, he ages more slowly. What the fuck? Digby screws up his nose in disgust. So you mean he's just a man? Then why the hell would Kat be interested? Trust me, he doesn't. Have a prayer with her. She needs much more than just a man. He laughs loudly. But I still can't understand how the hell can you have a man for a brother? You know, Quinn, that's just plain fucking weird. I know, but that's the way it is. Did you say she's a medic? He quizzes Zach. Well, he's a doctor, a gyna. So, maybe they're just talking about medical stuff. A gyna? Like as in gynecologist? Well, let me tell you something, he's not gonna be looking at Kat's lady parts, and I'll make damn sure of that. You know. What? I'm putting a fucking stop to this right now. Digby, just wait. Zach grabs at him, holding him back.
Diggs, I'm
sure it's nothing. They look like they're just talking. I'll bet she's just trying to make you jealous. I mean, after your nice comment, she'll be making you sweat. So play her back. Put your game face on and make her sweat a little. Come on, she knows how desperate you are for her, so play hard to get for a while. Look, he hushes his voice and turns his back. Why not buy Alyssa another drink? It might calm her down. Then go reacquaint yourselves in the booth over there. That way you'll really get to see how serious Kat is, right? Do you get me? I mean, if she gets jealous, then she'll come to you. That's what you want. You want her to submit. Come on, man, don't just roll over. You acting all needy like this, it's pathetic and it's embarrassing. Show her she can't get you as easy as she thinks. Digby stares at Zach, then back to Kat. Then he smiles at Alyssa. Hey, Lissy. You want to go get that drink? Thought we might go over there and talk. Really? She smiles eagerly. Yeah, sure. But I want champagne, your way of apologizing for ignoring me when you arrived. Okay, alright, go sit. I'll get Jacinta to bring you champagne. He sneers. His brows raised as he checks with Zach if this is really the right move. Okay, baby. That's a damn shame. She smirks at Quinn as she brushes past, toying with the button on his shirt. I was so looking forward to watching Digby rip your brother's arms off. 'Cause watching a shifter get torn apart can really turn a girl on. Fuck you, he scowls. You wish, but there's not a chance in hell of me going anywhere near a shifter's dick. She grins, looping her arm through Digby's as he moves her away from the table. He's uncomfortable and this feels so wrong, but Zach's right, he doesn't want to appear a pushover. Besides, Kat's the one flirting with the weirdo, and so where's the harm in giving her a little of her own medicine? Alright, come on. Let's go over there and get a table. Zach. Oz frowns with concern. What the hell were you playing at? Do you really think that's a good idea? Encouraging Alyssa anywhere near him with Kat around, you know that's not gonna end well. Oh, relax, Oz. It's just a bit of fun, plus a good OL bitch fight will add to the entertainment for the night. Look, this doc's got Digby all twisted up and it's not good for him. Her teasing him, flirting with that freak. It'll be her own damn fault. She's not FL flirtin', she's just talkin'. Shut the hell up. What do you know about women? Zach growls. But as cutie's cute. Amber eyes question him. He second guesses himself about this being a good idea. Maybe interfering between Kat and his best friend is stupidity? He stares, looking at the concern etched on Quinn's face as he focuses on his brother and Kat. You know, Quinn, you might want to go over there and warn him to back the fuck off. He gestures as the shifter looks at him. Otherwise, if he goes too far, Digby might just kill him. Shit, are Diggs and her fucking for real? Oh hell, and just when I thought Riley might have actually pulled someone half decent for a change. Shit. Okay. Don't worry, I'll sort it. Best you do, well, unless you want your freaky brother to end up dismembered by the end of the night. Zach laughs. What the? Kat wrinkles her brow as she watches Digby move from the table with the guys to a more intimate booth in the corner with the blonde woman from earlier. She growls in the back of her throat, watching as the waitress now delivers a bottle of champagne to their table. Is something wrong? Riley smiles. He turns around, unsure of what she's looking at. Oh, no. No, I thought I recognized someone, but it's okay. It's not him. It's just some asshole I used to know. Hey guys. Quinn stands over the pair of them, his hand on his brother's shoulder, concern set deep in his furrowed brow. So brother dearest, what's going on? Oh hey Quinn, this is Katrina. She's a friend of mine. A friend? Wow. Well, it's rare for Riley to have lady friends, so I'm very pleased to meet you. He smiles, kissing her hand. You know what, Riley, we should actually call it a night. You have an early call tomorrow, so let's go. What? But why? You've only just got here. Don't you want a drink first? Have plenty of time. Quinn, it's fine. No, I know you don't like this place much. It was my bad idea to come here. Let's just go somewhere else. No, really, this is my type of place. You know, Kat, I only told him the other day how much I enjoy coming here. He grins awkwardly. Quinn, just get yourself a drink. We're staying. I like it here. So, do you come often? Kat smiles. Oh, not really, just now and again. I'm working a lot. You know how it is. Being a doctor, lots of babies to deliver, and women to look at. He groans in embarrassment. Oh, hell, did I really just say that out loud? So you two are brothers? Yup, Quinn answers, and as he stares at Kat, he can't help but smile. The green glint of her eyes hooks him in, and he can see there's something extremely appealing about her. You know, you are exquisite. The words drop from his mouth, and he offers his hand in greeting. Quinn Jacobs, lead clinical pharmacist. I work at the hospital too. Riley quickly turns and glares at his brother before bringing his elbow back, hitting him with a sharp crack in his ribs. He's worried his brother's going to do that thing he does, because despite Riley's good looks, Quinn has this special charm that makes girls fall at his feet. He uses it all the time, and it annoys the hell out of Riley, but with Kat, there is no way he's even giving him the chance. So Zach told me you're a doctor, a medic? Is that how you know Riley? Yeah, kind of. She smiles. I applied for a vacancy at the hospital and we met at the interview. Oh really? So, you're gonna be working at the hospital? No, not now. It was a backup plan I had just in case I didn't make the team. I mean, just in case I didn't get the position I have now. So you work with the guys? He smiles. It's okay, I know what they do. Don't worry, secrets are safe with me. Did you know that, Riley? She works with those big guys, the ones over there. Those huge guys sitting at the table. He cocks his eyebrow, hoping his brother will grasp his concerns. He doesn't and continues his conversation with Kat. So you made the team. Then, I guess that means we won't be working together. No, sorry, we won't. It would have been nice, but the team is where I need to be right now. Okay. Right, well, we'll be off then. Quinn grabs at his brother's arm, pulling him from his stool. Oh no, please don't go. Kat frowns, grabbing his other arm. Come on. We're having tequila shots to celebrate me making the team. Come and join us. The guys will be fine and Quinn already knows them, so come on. She grins teasingly. Do you like tequila? Not exactly, but okay. Why the hell not? What's your motto? Quinn, life's short, so fuck it and party. He smiles, looking for his brother's approval, which doesn't come. Come on, Quinn, you're always telling me get out. There, Riley. Find a nice girl, Riley, and let off some steam? So let's do that. Yeah, maybe tonight's not really the right time to do that? I mean, letting off steam when you have work. It's not a good combination. Let's just go. You go, I'm staying with Katrina. Sorry, I meant Kat. Quinn, stop, I'm enjoying myself. Kat collects up the tray of empty shot glasses that Hudson left on the bar for her. Come on, I'll introduce you. And you're right, this is going to be fun. Fuck. Quinn closes his eyes and groans deep inside his chest. He's not sure how he's going to explain this to Digby, and now he's worried that it might not only be Riley that's going to get his arms torn off tonight. Chapter 7. Moon phase, waxing. 4 days to the full moon. 1 month later. As Kat unpacks her kit, she looks around at the rest of the boys, Bud, Cutie, and Us sat on a bench over the other side of the locker room, and feeling relaxed. She takes a deep breath and smiles. They've just arrived back from their 4th mission this month, and despite a few minor bumps, knocks, and bruises, everything feels good. She's settling in well. Her place in the team is now firmly established, and even things between her and Zach partnered together have worked out great. In fact, it's better than great. They've gotten a great banter and close friendship going on, and he's even becoming protective of her. Covered in filthy sand from the spin-up, she laughs loudly at the story buds. Retelling. He does tell a good tale. Then stripping her dirty clothes, she bends over, pulling her khaki combats down her legs, but as she stands up to brush the sand from her arms, there's a sudden painful stinging sensation as something whips across the back of her thigh. Ah! Fuck! She cries out, and looking she can see a bright red line marking her skin. What the fuck? Zach! She screams, angrily staring at him. Having just showered, he's completely naked, and he now stands facing her, wearing only a huge and stupidly smug grin. A towel hangs loosely by his side, and he laughs raucously at the bright red streak he's just inflicted on her thigh with the flick of the wet towel. He actually targeted at her ass. Oh shit. Hell, that's gotta hurt, right? Zach, you're such an asshole, you know that. She scowls, rubbing at the pain in her leg. Then, also seeing the funny side, she bursts out laughing. Her laughter makes Zach and the others laugh harder, but it's more fool him because it distracts him and he doesn't see her next move coming. Grabbing the towel from his hand, she quickly twists it into a tight length like rope, and with a loud crack, she brings the full force of the whip across.
Zackes bare naked butt.
There's a sudden and pained yelp followed by a loud cry of "fuck," and it makes the others look up from what they're doing. That short, sharp flick was aimed with precision and executed with enough force to cause maximum pain, and it marks a long red line across his butt cheeks. Shocked, he stands still and examines the damage. Ow! You fucking bitch. Oh my god, that hurt. Shit, look at what you did to me. Turns, showing her the long burgundy welt that marks the firm round of his ass. He's stunned, and the pained expression filling his face sends her into an immediate fit of giggles, failing to stifle a full belly laugh as she apologizes. Zach, I'm sorry, but that's just too damn funny. She hit him hard, and even she felt the sting of the fabric as it whipped across his flesh. Looking at the towel hanging by her side, she smirks, and then twizzling it tightly, she prepares to strike again. Don't you fucking dare.
Cut, I'm warning, yeah, if you do.
If I do, then what? Come on, what you gonna do, Zach? She laughs. You know this is your fault, you shouldn't have done it to me in the first place. Her face fills with a huge grin, and unable to stop, she continues to laugh. The serious and pained expression written on his face just makes it worse. Hey, come on guys, help me out here. Zach pleads with Bud and Cutie sitting behind him, and as he backs away from her trying to stay distanced, his butt is almost pushed in Cutie's face. Placing both hands on Zach's ass cheeks, Cutie pushes him forward towards Cat. No, Zach, you on why your own. He laughs. The guys all burst into a rib-aching chorus of laughter, watching as she chases him around the room with the twisted up towel wrapped tightly around her hand, poised ready to use the minute she catches him. She's gonna get you, Zach. Zach, she's coming around that side. Zach, watch out. Oz sends him into a spin, and he moves quickly around the bench to avoid her. Then, as she slips on the wet floor and loses momentum, he stops. Taking a breath, he smiles, watching as he tries to guess which direction she'll go. Come on, Cat, give me the towel, I need to finish up and get dressed. Cat, seriously now, I'm warning ya. Cat, come on, don't be a damn fool. Quay tell. Ya what, how about a truce? He holds out a hand, but she shakes her head. Oh no, Zachariah, you are so gonna get it this time. That ass of yours, it's mine. She laughs. No, come on, you already got me back, so stop. Cat, stop this, it's gettin' silly now. He tries to keep a straight face as they toy playfully with each other. Okay, fine, but just so you know, if I get a hold of that damn towel, I'm gonna whoop your ass so bad you're gonna pay, so you might want to stop before someone gets hurt. The only thing getting hurt, Zach, is your naked butt. Come on then, big boy, take it back if you want it. She gets cocky and smugly holds the towel in the air from her safely distanced position, or so she thought. She underestimates his reach, and he lurches forward to make a grab for it. Just as he does, she unleashes another stinging whip on his thigh, and he shoots backward in pain. Fuck. Geez, woman, who the hell taught you to do that? You know this game is more of a Darius thing. So now, his face concentrates. Seriously, give me that damn towel. I told you, come get it. Right, I'm coming, and you're definitely in for it now. With that, he steps forward and, catching her unawares, leaps the bench and grabs her Oh shit! She squeals loudly. Bending forward, she tries to stop him from snatching the towel from her grasp as he wraps his larger body around her. Leaned against her back, he gets a grip of the towel and pulls. She holds it tight in her hand and he struggles to make her let go as they play a tug-of-war with the fabric. Kat knows if she lets him get it, then her backside will take the payment for what she did. They're both chuckling in fits of laughter as the locker room door opens, then it immediately closes with a loud slamming bang that rattles the frame. What the fuck is going on here? Digby stares at them, his mouth open in disbelief, looking at a naked Zach leaned over Kat. She's only wearing a black sports bra and panties, and it looks from where he's standing like Zach's trying to mount her from behind. What the hell? Zach, get the fuck away from her. Right now. Both Kat and Zach straighten their stance and, still laughing, they turn and look at him. For a moment they think he's joking, but with the serious expression on his face, they soon realize just how furious he is, and placing his hands on his hips, he glares at them. So, one of you care to explain what the fuck's going on here? Well, come on, I'm waiting. Explain what? Zach frowns, uneasy about Digby's demand. Kat too can see how angry he is. Have you seen what she did to my ass? Zach turns to show him the huge red marks, which are like brushstrokes painted across his bare cheeks. Damn. She sure as hell has a technique with that towel. You know, Kat, I'm classing that as an assault with a weapon. I might even report you to Edwards. Unless, he smiles, you give me that damn towel. His words send the rest of the team into hysterics and she can't get her breath to speak. Well, I warned you. But you wouldn't listen. She laughs. Wait, you two actually think this is funny? Digby steps up and, grabbing the towel from Kat's hand, he shoves it at Zach. Get fucking dressed. Oh hey man, come on, calm down, it was just a damn joke. We're just having some fun. Nothing serious. It did fucking hurt though. He smiles and rubs his hand against his skin. Fun? What, you think it's funny that I walk in and see you two like this? He points, reminding Zach of his nakedness. You think it's okay for you to be rubbing yourself against her like that? Look at yourself, Zach. What you trying to get a hard-on with something you can't have? Whoa. What the fuck, man? Digby, you need to calm down. Zach's taken aback by his harsh tone, but taking the towel, he wraps it around his waist and covers himself. You know, we were just fooling around, that's all. Kat's furious. Ryan, what the hell is this about? And how dare you speak to him like that? For your information, he wasn't rubbing himself against me. Like he said, we were just fooling around and having some fun. This was anyone's fault, it was mine. Your fault? Oh, so you were encouraging him. Digby's angry and he distances the pair standing between them. Zach's nervous and backs away. So you think it's funny to flirt with him in front of everyone? In front of me? What the hell? Are you fucking serious? I wasn't flirting with anyone, we were having a laugh, a joke. Fun. Ryan, you need to lighten the fuck up. Because you're being a real dick right now. Yeah, well, why is that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you have some goddamn problem with something? Maybe it's your time of the month? She sneers, staring him in the eyes. Kat's noticed a change in him, especially this past week, where he's had a really sarcastic tone and picky attitude with everyone around him. Now, with only 4 days until the full moon, she's probably right about him having a problem. He won't admit it, but the closer they get to the full moon, the narkier and tetchier he becomes. And with Kat choosing not to service his demanding whims in the bedroom, it's adding to his frustrations. He's never had to go this long without sex, and it's becoming a real issue. Oh, what, 'cause I'm not putting out when you want, not rolling over for you to just fuck when you snap your fingers, now you've got a problem? That's not Zach's fault, it's yours. Seriously, Ryan, you need to get a grip and lighten the fuck up. Her comments only stoke his rage, and he steps up closer, staring her in the eyes. He wants her so much, too much. Thoughts of her consume him, and his body aches with longing. His inner wolf is obsessed, and her wolf is all he can think about, and now he's fueled by a jealous and possessive rage. Ever since the moon waned, she's all he wants, but all she's done is back away, withdraw her consent, and put the brakes on their sexual relationship. So what, you want to do it with Zach now? I guess you've moved on from me? Mean, I've seen how close you've been getting lately. Maybe you should work your way through the team. You fucking asshole. She growls. The comment sends her into a fuming rage. and in her anger she lashes out, slapping him hard across the cheek. Immediately she regrets it and apologizes, but it's too late. He lurches forward, grabbing her neck, forcing her back against the lockers. Stands up and Zach steps in, grabbing hold of him. Digby, man, don't do this. Digby, please don't hurt her. He snarls protectively. The other guys stand up, forming a semicircle around them, a low growl in their throats, and they glare at him. Kat stands her ground and shoves him back. Get the fuck off me. Who the hell do you think you are? You can't just come in here pushing me around because you don't get what you want. Ignoring her, he lets go and turns on Zach. Get the fuck out of here. Digby, calm down and get away from her. Honestly, bro, we were just messing around. That's all it was, and I swear it won't happen again. Diggs, please. I'm sorry, come on, man. Zach begs. No, it won't happen again. You stay the fuck away from her. Do you hear me? Diggs, stop this. Oz interjects. You're out of order. Seriously, they were just fooling around. For God's sake, we were all sat here watching and they weren't doing anything. With his hand still holding Kat, pinning her back, he growls loudly and his eyes glaze over as his anger boils. I said, get the fuck out. Go on, get out. I mean it, all of ya. Go get out. Now. He points to the door. Bud and Cutie pick up their phones and leave. Zach stays where he is as Us holds the door open and beckons him to come. Diggs, please stop this. Zach pleads. Zach, I said get out. Oh, come on, he sighs loudly. Look, I'm not even fucking dressed. As his words leave his lips, the look on Digby's face tells him not to argue, and, taking the hint, he heads to the door. Zach, just go. Kat sighs. I'll be fine, I'll deal with this. Okay, if you're sure, he says reluctantly. Digby, don't hurt her, I swear. You'll regret it. That what you want to hit me? Then go right ahead and try it. She goads him. Do it. Go on, Ryan, do it. As the door closes, Digby releases his grip and stares at her. He raises his hand, but before he does anything he takes a deep breath. Calming himself, he steps away. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But just seeing him like that with you, him touching you when you won't let me, I just got so wound. Do you know how hard this is for me being with you every day when you won't? I won't what? I won't have sex with you? I don't want to fuck every minute of every day. Is that the problem? Do you ever consider I might like to do other things when we're alone? Other things? Such as what other things? I don't know. We go out? Have dinner maybe? Oh, now I get it. Have dinner, right? Yeah, I get what this is about. What, you want me to be like your fancy freak friend, your weirdo on the side shifter boy? Where did he want to take you to dinner? Was it some fancy swanky place? That's what you want me to do? Be more like him? What? Are you talking about Riley? Oh my God. Did you read my texts? She takes a breath as she looks at him. Shit, you did. Oh my, did you get Zach to hack my phone? Ryan, what the fuck? You did. Look, I saw a notification, him asking you out for dinner, and I just wanted to know what it said. I'll ask you again, did you get Zach to look at my phone? No, well maybe. Hey, yeah I did. Sorry, I know I shouldn't, I know that, but I just needed to know what he wanted. What you saw in him. I don't fucking believe you. You don't own me. I am allowed some privacy and some friends. Oh, and you can tell Zach he was out of fucking order doing that. That wasn't his fault. I didn't give him much choice. No, I guess not, he always does do as you say. Fuck. Well, I hope it cured your curiosity, because yes, Riley asked me out for dinner, but as you probably know if you bothered to look at my replies, I said no, turned him down each time he asked. But do you know what? Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I should have dinner with him. Riley's a nice guy and we actually have things in common other than sex. We actually talk about stuff, about medical things, the world, politics, things not sex related. Yeah, Digby sneers. Yeah, I hear he's a good lady parts doctor. I bet. That's exactly what he wants to talk about. You know, maybe he could even take a look at ya, right? I'm sure he knows his way around, probably better than me. You fucking asshole. With his comment comes another loud, sharp crack as her hand again smacks against his face. Fuck you, Ryan. Don't talk about Riley like that. He's a nice guy, a good doctor, and a great gynecologist. And yes, he wanted to take me out for dinner, and actually, I'm gonna go. Oh, and maybe Maybe I might let him look at my lady parts because I'm sure as hell not letting you look anytime soon. Cat, please look, I'm sorry. He scowls and a howl of anger gurgles in the back of his throat. Cat, you can't keep denying me like this, it won't work. This between us, it's gonna happen, and the longer you keep holding out, the harder it'll be. But trust me, it will happen because it's meant to. Fate. Fate. No, I don't think so. She swallows nervously and stares at him, and then with his body forced against her, he holds her still. He grins smugly and strokes his fingers against the mark on her neck. She tries to resist his touch, but he's stronger than her, and as he continues to smooth his hand against her skin, the feelings of desire start to swirl around her body. She closes her eyes so she doesn't look at him, but the problem is she's not only fighting the temptation of him but her inner self. Luna howls inside her head, yearning to be with him. Cat's not only denying him, but her wolf too, and it's a battle to keep them apart. Luna's receptive to every touch of his fingers, and she forces Cat to lower her head in a submissive playbow. The harder he stares into her eyes, the less the wolf can resist. Cat has a real struggle for power as she tries to ignore the primal and animalistic connection between them. There you go. He smiles arrogantly. Cat, you can fight this as much as you like, but she can't resist. She wants me, and you can't keep denying her because she's too strong, and this between us is too powerful to stop. He sniffs against her neck, rubbing the scent of his body against her. Growling, he kisses and gently bites at the mark he made. He's right, it's hard to resist, and as a quivering pulse surges through her body, she can't deny her feelings. The pleasure is so intense, and there's an aching throb of want between her legs, but taking a breath, she finds the strength to push him off her. She might want this, but I don't. Cat snaps, catching a breath. Get the fuck off me. With those final words, she picks up her phone and storms to the door. Pulling it open, she steps into the light of the corridor and face to face with the guys where they're gathered around the doorway waiting. She sneers at Zach. You look at my fucking phone ever again and I'll cut your fucking balls off. Do you understand me? Ooh yeah. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to hear it. She snaps. Just don't fucking do it again. With that, she strides down the hall towards her office. Cutie and Bud take 2 large steps and back away from her. They're so nervous that they almost want to laugh but daren't because the red anger in her face scares them. Holy shit. Sighs, watching as Cat disappears down the corridor. Cat. Oh, Cat. Hey, you do no shit, you don't have any clothes on. He sighs again, looking at Cutie and Bud. She realizes she's only got her underwear on, right? To be honest, I don't think she cares, but, you go right ahead and tell her if you want. Bud shrugs. But I'd probably just leave it and let her calm down a little first. Yeah, damn right. In the meantime, what do we do about Digby? Asks. Zach frowns. I guess I need to talk to him. In shocked silence, he places a hand on the door and slowly pushes it open. He peers inside and can see Digby slumped on the bench with his head in his hands. Oh hey. He looks up as Zach quietly enters the room. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen, but she gets me so fucking worked up. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. What the hell am I gonna do now? Well, first thing, you need to calm down. Oh, and I can't believe you told her about me looking at her phone. I told you she couldn't know that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just slipped out. Zach, I can't be around her, not if she's gonna keep holding out on me. He wants her so bad that it's tearing me up inside. The closer we get to the full moon, the worse it is getting. I feel like I can't control it now. I thought I had a handle on it, but I don't. I can't bear anyone near her, and I'm afraid. Zach, what if I hurt someone? Or her? That's not me. Zach, I'm sorry, I should never have said what I did. You're my best friend, my brother, and I love you, man. I know, buddy. He runs his hand through his hair. Shit, what a mess. I knew this was gonna end up happening. That her being on this team was such a bad idea. Should I take Cat her CC clothes? Cutie questions, quietly watching from the doorway, too afraid to enter. No, I'll go. I need to apologize. Digby looks up and now Darius fills the doorway. What the fuck is going on here? Why the hell is Cat storming down the hallway? In just her underwear? This got something to do with you and your recent dickish behavior. What? Digby stands up and again aggression surges through his veins. Is that supposed to be a joke? You calling me out for being a dick? That's rich. The way you behave. Diggs, sit down. Zach grabs hold to keep him still. Based on Digby's current state of mind, he's afraid the pair will fight, and he knows if they do, then, as he discovered once before, he can't stop it. Darius, just leave him. He'll be fine, I'll keep my eye on him. That's what worries me. Darius angrily hisses under his breath. These cats. He picks up the smaller pair of combats and t-shirt from the bench, and Zach nods. All right, get yourselves cleaned up and dressed. Then Zach, take him out. Go get drunk and take his mind off this. And get him to lose the fucking attitude before he comes back. Digby, are you listening? Go find someone to jerk you off. Dump your load somewhere else, it'll make you feel better. You've still got 4 days to get through, and I need you to get it back in control. Otherwise, if you can't, then one of you is getting dropped from the team. I can't have this situation continue. Shit, you really mean that? You'd seriously drop one of us? He takes a breath. He's so angry, but he also knows Darius is right. This can't continue. He's had enough of it himself and just wants this period of the moon month to be over. Come on, Diggs, take a shower and I'll get dressed. Darius is right, we'll go hit the club and get drunk. Let's go do what we do best, be wolves for the night. Zach grins. You'll feel better for it, and then tomorrow you can start afresh. Come on, let's go. Let's get old Digby back. Wingman forever, right? Yeah, sure. But maybe I should go give her my apology first? At least take her some clothes. He laughs. Fuck, she's got a fucking temper though. Right. Darius frowns, but he can't disagree. And that's why you need to stay here. Stay away from her. Trust me, Edwards hasn't got time for the paperwork. If she murders you today, and with the mood I saw her in, you just might lose those balls you're so proud of. He laughs. But you are right about one thing. She's pretty damn feisty. I sure as hell wouldn't want to cross her. Imagine seeing you right now is only going to aggravate her more, so I'll take these. I'll catch up with you at the club later. I was supposed to be going anyway. I've got a blonde on special order. Okay. Yeah, sure thing. Oh, and tell her I didn't mean what I said. Tell her, well, just tell her I'm sorry.